Hey, what's up guys, it's ASAP Shattered, and today I have a list that I've come up, which is the top 5 best vertical kill holes. As I've become more of an experienced player, I've realized that everything's not on a horizontal level, it's not all shoot and go, and you should really utilize all of the game's mechanics to help you. A big mechanic that not a lot of experienced players, and really Platinum 3 and below don't really utilize this to its fullest, is the mechanic that the floor is destructible. Everybody knows that this is a thing, but not a lot of times do you go and actually use it to its fullest potential. Here's a small list of 5, which I think would help you utilize the mechanic of destructible floors better. So let's get right into it. I think my favorite spot would have to be a spot where you can peer through this hatch right here. Now this hatch goes and gives you a direct room on the laundry room, which is an objective spot on Organ. If there's a thermite or a HIBANA and it's not, you don't do the mute trick where you muted it and they go and they thermite or HIBANA it, they have almost full view of the whole entire room, which completely changes the round. So a good little counter to this is to go onto the 3rd floor, right above the hatch, have you or someone ping it, right here on the hallway beside the wall, throw an impact grenade or nitro or something, I'm going to use sledge as just an example, and go and open this part of the floor up. Here you have a complete view of the hatch, so you can shoot any thermite or HIBANA charges, or even you can shoot thermite or HIBANA, and it also gives you a little bit of room on the lobby. Now I like this spot because you get 2 ways to run out, possibly 3 if you open up this wall right here behind you. Now this is good, this is really evasive because you can either run down the tunnel and run all the way over to this other tower or go into meeting room. You can run down over to the west and run down to the dining hall, or you can run back over to the main lobby. And it really is just a good counter tactic, which is what most of these spots will be. An additional little trick that I'll tell you guys about is if you're an attacker and the objective is downstairs, if you sledge right here, you get a really nice view of the stairwell and you can shoot anybody who's camping. Alright, so let's move on to number 2. In my opinion, the second best spot I know is on Clubhouse, and it's peering over this hatch right here. This hatch gives you a very nice view of the arsenal room, which gives the attackers a large advantage, and camping in kitchen doesn't always work. Now also in that room, the whole entire floor is destructible, which they can literally go and have a view on the whole entire half of the objective, which could definitely be a problem. Now, a fix for this is to go to the room directly above kitchen, which is this kind of like this office area. I'm not really sure what the room is actually called. And it'll take some practice for this one to find out where it is, but it really wants to be about right here, in this general area right here. And there you have a really nice view of the hatch. And then once again, you can shoot any thermite charges or HIBANAs or whatever the hell you see. If you want to experiment, you can try to hit it over here and see if you can get some cheeky kills of them coming through there, or the exact opposite. I think it's right over here. You can see if you can get a really cheeky angle on the one up entrance to the kitchen from the hallway. It's easiest to get, and then you can kind of cover the debris by reinforcing that hatch. This was also used, I can't remember what player, team, or season, but this was used in the pro leagues at least once. I really can't remember how it was done, but I thought that was pretty cool. Now my third top spot that I know of would have to be a hole in the ceiling that's protecting this area of the objective room, on border. Once again, I forgot what this room was called, but it's a really good spot because you can see this wall and you can see this window and you can protect both. You want to get into offices, I believe that's what the room is called. And right around this area, right here, you want to take an impact or a grenade and you want to hit over it. There you have a view of this little hallway right there. It may not be a perfect view, but you can still get a clean shot on somebody's head if they're sitting there. It's a little sketchy because some people might come through this window right here, but hopefully you'll hear that, and you do have 2 clear exit ways to run out of, and many exits off out of that. So and that's really all you need to know about this spot. Okay, my 4th favorite spot is a spot that's defending this door right here. Now, this is a very easy door to come through, as people like to spawn over there. This isn't exactly well known. I have seen other people use this before in a game. It does get the job done, and you can snag a few kills off of it if they're not ready for it. So to perform this, one has to go upstairs into the administration office. I think this is the admin office, I'm not fucking sure. And open up this little section right here. I can't really give you guys a good description. You have a good view of the door, and you can hopefully maybe snag a kill or 2 off of this. Realistically, you should probably do it about right here. I did it way too close up. And you can shoot through the slits and get a nice kill. The problem with this is that you're kind of stuck in this room. If someone was to come through this window right here, you'd be dead immediately. There's no way you can get out of that. It's a little harder to evade around this room to get into the 2 entrance points, and the 2 exits don't exactly split off very well either. So if you were to get countered, you may not be able to evade them easily and you might have to take them head on, but other than that, it's a very decent spot and it can get you a few cheesy kills. Now the 5th spot is additionally on Consulate, and it's defending this room right here. Now this is the main entrance in the Consulate, and it works perfect for people spawning into the spawn right here. Now I haven't seen this many people use this one either, but as they come in, you might be able to get 1 or 2 easy kills as you were last time. You want to come in the room that I'm standing at, and right here where the windows are, right below it, at about where the rug ends, you want to go and sledge through. Now when you do that, you have a very nice and very sexy view of the window because the bars are in your favor. But the problem is that the bars are also in their favor, so it is very easy to come up and shoot somebody that you see because there's not bars blocking your shot. And if the bars were blocking your shot, you would have the time to set up the shot to kill them as they'd be frantically moving around. Other than that, you have 2 decent exits. This isn't a popular place to come through as there's so many hiding spots and ways to kill people who are coming through here. You're not really going to get much of a reward for peeking here, so that's why it's not high up on my list. Okay, that's the end of my list, but I do have a runner-up. I like this spot, but there's really only one scenario that you're really ever going to use it in this map. It's to peek this window right here. It works really well if you're ever in an open area, which is this room right here. You might be able to get 1 or 2 kills, but there's only one scenario in the whole entire map where I think this would be useful and viable. But I felt like it still deserved to be on this list because it's really something that's cool to know, and you might use it once in a while, I don't know. So you want to hit right at the end of this door right here, and you have a decent view at the window. You can see right when they hop in. And that's really all that you're going to be able to do with this. Luckily, the bars are where you want them to be, so you can line up a really clear shot. But it really doesn't do that much. A meh spot overall. I just felt like it might help you, so I put it on the list anyways. That is all for this video, I think. If you like these top 5 lists, please comment below or like the video. If you could do both, that'd be awesome. Please share the video if you felt like it helped you and you think it'll help anybody else. I would love it if you did. Sharing means so much to me. Please check out some of my other videos or series. I think you'll enjoy them. Follow my Twitter at ASAPShuttered. And overall, I'd just love to be in your sub box. This is ASAPShuttered, and I will see you in the next video.
Mass with the pack, no trap laws.
Menace and Venice, turn your bitch up into a lost cause.
Beauty and the beast with a clip, be cautious, caution. Murder the pussy, him said he flossing.
Oh shit, I leave them corpses, a metamorphosis, I'm fancy. Lodge your head in the window of Porsches.
Cordless and in the course, they got an abortion. Slide in the pussy with Ritalin and aborted.
I'm laughing, I lead the masses, straight gasping, caskets. Preaching a murder, so light your matches.
Nasty tone with a nasty palm. Pretty kitty, dirty vagabond.